Hi, I'm Katie, facialist and founder of Relax, a skin studio in East London, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So every Friday I put out a new video explaining everything to do with skin, supplements, health, skin health, gut health, hormones. We talk all about products. I created my YouTube channel just because I feel that the beauty industry and the wellness industry is so confusing and it's meant to be enjoyed. So I just wanted to put the joy back in beauty and skincare for everyone by explaining things that might confuse people. If you want to keep updated, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button to find out when we are putting out a new video. So this week on Relax Explains, I am explaining product layering. I get asked this all the time, like what is meant to go where? Do you put your SPF on top of your foundation? Where does eye cream go? Can you use retinol, vitamin C and acids all together at the same time? So I'm just going to go through step by step and tell you where you can start to add in different things. Now, if you are using your products how you want to use them and it's not what I say, don't worry about it. If it works for you, it works. If you're like seeing really good results and you're really happy with how your skin is feeling and looking, then that's amazing. Don't worry about it. If it works for you, it works. If you're feeling a bit dissatisfied and you feel like you've spent loads of money on products and you're not really finding them to be very effective, perhaps you're using them in the wrong order. Or if you'd like to start to incorporate a few more things into your regime but you don't know where to put them, then this is a really good video for you. So I'm going to start with step one of any regime, which has to be cleansing. In the morning you can cleanse with water or a gentle non-foaming cleanser. In the evening, if you've been wearing makeup and sun cream, I would always recommend double cleansing. So I'm on holiday at the moment, so I have just brought a reduced regime with me, but these are the two cleansers that I use in the evening. An oil cleanser, which is amazing for lifting SPF and makeup, and then a gummy cleanser, so it's a gummy texture, it's a little bit like honey that turns to a milk, and they're both amazing for lifting makeup, for lifting SPF. This one is great for the Nini Organics Halo Oil, is great for if your skin is a little bit inflamed. It's great for acne, it's great for redness, it's just great for it's full of loads of anti-inflammatories, and it's great at hydrating skin. This one has more active ingredients in, it's a little bit more deep cleansing, and it has vitamin C in as well, which is an anti-aging factor. So these are wonderful cleansers. That is your step one. So step two would be a toner. Toners have really evolved over the years and they are no longer kind of alcohol-based, super harsh things. If you just wanted to put a little bit of hydration into your skin, make it look like glowy and dewy and calm down any like redness or irritation or inflammation, I would recommend using a hydrosol or a hydrolat, so like a floral water. Something with glycerin in would be great, something with aloe vera in would be great. There are lots of hydrating mists on the market. The one that I've brought down with me at the moment is the Skin and Tonic Rose Mist. It has glycerin, it has aloe in, so it's super anti-inflammatory, super calming, and it smells amazing. It's really uplifting and wonderful. Most of the products I'm talking about are available on my store, and I will put the links below. If you wanted to have something that was like more brightening, if you wanted to incorporate an exfoliator, you could do this now as step two by using an acid toner. I wouldn't recommend using acid toners daily, it's too much. Check out Relax Explains exfoliators for more information on that. They're great to use like 2 to 3 times a week. They're a really easy way of exfoliating, brightening the skin and making sure that your products are properly penetrating. This is the Ren AHA Ready Steady Glow Tonic. I love it, it's really brightening, it's not too strong, it's a lot less strong than P50 or even Pixie Glow, so I don't have any adverse reactions in using it like about 3 times a week. I love it. So they're like your toners, that's when you would use them as your second step. If you wanted to start incorporating active ingredients, so like retinols, vitamin C's, acid serums, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, azelaic acid, things like that, this is when you do it. So after you have cleansed and toned, your next step would be a serum. So a serum is a water-based product, so it's quite thin in consistency. It's not as viscous or thick as an oil. So this would be like an oil, a plant-based oil. So this is a vitamin C serum. It's pretty watery. If you're using hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, retinol, I wonder if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, it's pretty watery, and it rubs in super quickly and it disappears into the skin. You can pat them in when you apply them. It's quite nice to pat instead of rub, actually. This would be what you use then. So there are some rules surrounding active ingredients, and this is really why I wanted to create this layering video, because I see a lot of issues caused by layering actives from brands like The Ordinary, which I think it's great that they've made active ingredients accessible to everybody, because they can do a lot of good for the skin when used properly. However, it's really easy to be like, oh my god, they're only £6, I'm going to buy them all and I'm going to use them all at the same time. And I can promise you, you will have an adverse reaction. Most commonly, what we see at the studio, me and my team, is dermatitis around the eyes caused from overuse of layering actives, specifically from The Ordinary or Deciem. That's nothing against their products. Like I said, it's just the way they're being used, or dermatitis on the skin, peeling or breakouts, or like irritation. So when using actives, here today I just have a vitamin C and a retinol as they're like my go-tos. You don't want to use them at the same time. You also wouldn't want to use anything else with them. You just use that as the only active. So say you have a vitamin C, a retinol, an exfoliating serum, and a niacinamide, and so like a salicylic acid and a niacinamide, and you love them all and you want to use them all. That's amazing. Just use them at different times on different days. So for example, I use the vitamin C in the morning and the retinol at night. If I was using an exfoliating serum, I would use the vitamin C in the morning, and then at night I would cleanse, tone, and then put on my exfoliating serum. You also don't want to be using two acids at the same time. So if you're using an AHA toner, there's no need to then put a salicylic acid on top. Just choose one and use one. So you don't have to do the same thing every day. You can mix and match on different days, but you will see much better results if you use them just one active at a time, because they won't be reacting with each other. If you're using an acid and a vitamin C at the same time, vitamin C is really gentle, really delicate, so it will be very easily destroyed and it'll be rendered inactive. So it's a waste of money to use them at the ssame time. If you're using a retinol and an acid at exactly the same time, they're both exfoliators, so there's no need to do that because you're just going to be overstimulating the skin. So just choose one at a time, and that's where you use it. So before your moisturizers, before your oils, this goes on first. And the reason is that it's the thinnest and most watery product. So I like to layer my products in order of viscosity, in order of thickness. So serums. So I use the vitamin C in the morning and the retinol at nighttime. Next, I would put on a hydrating oil. So this is an oil. I've actually not got much in here, but hopefully I've actually chosen a very light oil. That's not proving my point too well, but it's a fat, so it's a lipid, it's not water-based, so it creates like a bit of a barrier on top of the skin, which the water-based serums don't do. So it's better to use them on top. You put on your active, you wait about 10 minutes, and then you can put on the hydrating treatment like an oil. And then if I was going the whole hog, I would then put on, if it was at night time, I'd put on like a night cream. This is a vitamin C night cream from Mad Hippie. I love it. If it's the daytime, I would put on the Heckles facial cream, so just a day moisturizer. This has loads of anti-aging properties in it, loads of anti-inflammatories. It's a really gorgeous product. I would then either put my SPF on top, or if it's the daytime, I might use the SPF instead of a moisturizer if I'd use an oil. But yeah, that's basically how you layer them. If you like putting your oil into your moisturizer and creating a little mix and using that as your cream, then that is absolutely fine. That's great, that's perfect. If you like using your moisturizer and then you like putting your oil on top so that it gives you like a little bit of a shimmery glow, again, that's wonderful, it's not a problem. The main kind of most important thing to remember is, like, if you're using acids, they're going to be breaking down whatever else you're using, because that's what they're designed to do. They break down dead skin on top. So if you put a retinol and then you put an acid on top, it's going to break down the retinol. If you put like a lovely moisturizer and then you put an acid on top, it's going to disrupt the nice ingredients in the moisturizers. So yeah, and then the other main rule, as I said, is not to layer the actives on top of each other, because they won't work and they will also probably cause a reaction. If not immediately, it will happen over time. So I hope that helps. I hope that brings a little bit of clarity. Oh, I didn't talk about eye products because I actually don't use an eye cream myself. One that I love is the Heckles eye cream. I haven't brought it down here with me because, like I said, it's not in my day-to-day. If you are applying an eye cream or an eye serum, I would recommend popping on your active ingredients if you're using this. So you would cleanse, tone, either put on an active, or if you're not using an active, then put on your eye cream. And then you would put on like your facial hydration products, just because it'll be like kind of a thinner formula. It should be a thinner formula product to go on thinner skin. You just pop that on first and then you do the rest of your face. Actually, while I'm here talking about product application, I also want to say, when you're putting on your facial products, your face does not stop here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Put it on your chest and put the rest on your hands, so that you get the absolute most benefit from your products. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If there's anything that you want explained, please get in touch. I'm creating this content for you, so let me know what you want. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Friday.